So, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Today, I want to discuss and rebut the government side's arguments about this House would support their child's choice to deprioritize formal education in favor pursuing digital creative skills or career. So, at first, the government side said that this is the right type of parenting, so it can provide right guidance and maximize potentials. I want to rebut it because as parent, we should know is it properly type of parenting or not. Because for middle class parent, middle class parents at one time maybe couldn't provide the facilities to pursue their child needs, like a camera or maybe a laptop to edit thing, right? Maybe at the one time parents couldn't provide it because they're middle class parents because their children is big hope for them, so they want to their child have a great future with great effort at school. Ladies and gentlemen, every parents in this world wants to maximize their child potential but in the right way. Parents will agree as long as their children finish their responsible as student. Responsible as student is like study at school, do the school task, and then deprioritize formal education is not one of provide right guidance because parents in this era should know that scores at formal education has really big impact for children's future. Ladies and gentlemen, also parents also ever being child. We all know we can see the facts is parents also ever being child. Parents also have being kids, and also parents won't prevent their children to find their own life's meaning. But deprioritize formal education to pursuing digital creative skills isn't the best way. Because, as we can see, in reality, parents who deprioritize formal education, their children just do nothing at home and they didn't improve their skills, and it's just becoming a reason to stop continuing their education life. They just laying down on their bed and just watching YouTube and do nothing, didn't improve their skills. But the reason they're out of school is for improve their skills, right? But at home we can see they just do nothing and it becoming wasting time and didn't do nothing, and it's really wasting time. And also, ladies and gentlemen, parents should know and help their child to find their own happiness, but still in the right way. By how? First, consult your children to consult the counseling teacher. At school and after school, there's always counseling teachers, right? So you have to consult your children. Why counseling teacher? Because they will give your children great advice, and school will consider your children capability. So school maybe can provide give your children facility to improve their skills at digital skills. So counseling teacher also know how to handle kids who have another skills, even if it's not formal educations. So we can see in every school there's a lot of extracurricular that provide facilities to improve their children digital skills, like an IT, extracurricular, which is diving into IT things. And also talk about individual happiness. Children will find their own individual happiness, but they won't forget they're responsible as students. By how? First, schools also have to provide extracurricular which can accommodate their children's skills. And the second is parents must know how to educate their children to finish their responsible at school and let them improving their digital skills as a reward of what they did at school, such as maybe in this era. Also, many children have known like self-reward, right? So it can move it into self-reward that if you done your responsible at school, just doing task, or maybe you have a great score at exam, you can get it for what is it called, a self-reward. So improving your digital skills, it can move it into your self-reward. And also, so it won't replace your responsible at school as a student. And then And the third point I will show to you guys is children must know how to maximizing agency. What kind of maximizing agency? They should know how to improve their digital skills. By how? By study at school also. So they can have a critical thinking and it will have correlation with digital skills. All of you guys don't think that critical thinking isn't have correlation at all to digital skills. Um, it is really have correlation with it because critical thinking can build since children at school. And also, that's the reason why parents should prioritize formal educations. It's the reason to exercise children's creative mind. Parents should make them focused at school at formal educations. Because children must having habits to work hardly, to do the task hardly, right? And creative thinking should create when children do the task from school. They will try so hard to have a great score. They will have a hot competitions at school, so it can make what is it called? It can make great critical thinking for children. So then the last, if they work so hard, they study so hard to have a great score, and they focus at their formal education. So then the last report score at the report will be great, and the company also the agency would consider their skills because when agency hires someone to work with them, they will ask what our skills, not just only you are from this university or you are from this university that have accreditations, but just your skills, not only your score but also your skills, right? So that's the reason why we should focus in formal educations. So ladies and gentlemen, move to my arguments. First, children still should have properly education background. For example, like this. Company in this era, with the creative thinking, with the creative economy, company in this era will hire fresh graduate, right? Fresh graduate from university. And company, I don't want to be naive, but the company in this era will see and fresh graduate from university which have accreditations, right? And if the children wants to improve their skill without properly background education, the company or the agency will have to consider, right? That's why parents should prioritize formal education. That's all from me. Thank you very, very much.